Hello, hello. It's Friday. Welcome. It has been a long week, and I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Yes, this is definitely not a ginormous big white featherweight. It's a Bernina. I have to do some bigger pieces tonight for a Quilt as You Go project, and so I thought I would just do it with ease. So I hope you guys won't mind. I have my glass of wine. I have no idea what my husband poured me, but I want to cheers to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Let me pull up my feeds and we can get this sip and sew started. I hope everybody had a great week. I had a busy week. It's been really nutso around here. Not so much like with the retail store being busy, but the e-commerce, our website has been really busy. That is not a complaint. I am very thankful. And oh la la, woo. So I almost was in the we're gonna just sip mood tonight, and then I decided I can put my big girl panties on and I can sew something. So that's what we're doing. Let's see. I want to go to studio and videos, content. I'm going to say hi to a bunch of friends here in just a minute. Okay. So we have another group of Featherweight fans joining us tonight. We have Beth, our buddy Beth in Minnesota. I think it's called Quilt Haven. Oh, don't shoot me if I have the name wrong. Is doing another Featherweight festival camp. And so welcome ladies from Beth's Minnesota Quilt Shop and the Tuxedo Man serving wine. She sent me some pictures. Which lady is it with the painted featherweight? My daughter was like, Mom, is that a crinkle? And we drilled in. No, it's a purple. It looks like a deep purple or maroon featherweight. Beauty. Welcome. All right, let me say hi to some friends. We've got Susan's over on YouTube. Hi, Susan. Hi, Beth from Bonnie Lake. Thanks for joining us. Julie's on. Oh, she said, Julie from Tennessee, East Tennessee. She says, really rough day. Definitely needed happy people to get me up. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here. All right, let me say hi. So Lisa's on from Phoenix. Oh, Ray. Hi, Ray. Say hi.
Hi, Ray.
Oh, my girl is on just for a moment. Odie says, I love waiting for the live to start. She has a picture of her wine glass. What you doing?
Nothing.
I got lips on you.
Of course you did.
Ow. Oh, I poked her in the eye. I love you.
I'm gonna close the gate. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, babe. Okay, let's see. Nancy's on. Hi, Nancy. Melissa's on from San Antonio. Hi, Jen's on. Emma Jean's on. Hello. Belle and Joe. Hi, sweet peas. Judy P. Margaret's on. Oh, good Lord. She says it's 100 here in Surprise, Arizona. No, thank you. Oh, home to Idaho next week. Better late than never. Yes. Kathy's on from Addie. Let's see. Mel says, sew me some squares. Yes, I want more squares. She's soliciting our Ukraine blocks. We do need a lot more blocks. They've started to come in. Thank you for those of you who have sent in the blocks. We need a heck of a lot more. So I'm going to start getting some local gals here in Idaho on it. We'll talk about the project in a minute if this is the first you're hearing about it. Gwen is on. Oh, you know what? You did send me a message, Gwen, and I had a class all day today, and I haven't had a chance to get back with you. I'll get back to you when I'm off air, I promise. Kathy's on. Let's see. Kathy from East Texas is on. Kathleen's on from Montana. Hi, sweet pea. Yes, Mel is having a pretty hair day today. I told her. Hi, Debbie Sinclair. Hi, Jean Quilter. Oh, there you guys are. It is Quilt Haven. I called it the right thing. Yay. Jane says, hello all to our Featherweight friends from our festival at Quilt Haven on Maine. We've got our wine to go and our DQ ice cream cake. What the heck? Where's mine? There's no Dairy Queen here. I was just having a fit about it the other day. I'm like, I miss Dairy Queen soft serve ice cream and 31 flavors. Baskin and Robbins. Nice. Missy's on. Megan's on from Oregon. Hi, Megan. Polly. Hi, Sweepy. And Pam Ernest is on from Maine. Hi, you guys. Okay, so Kim's on from Manitoba. Kathy Zoka says, what are your new hours? Can't find it on the page. I changed the hours on Facebook because it had us open Monday through Friday, and it didn't include the Monday closed, Saturday open. I'll go back and make sure I didn't mess it up. Oops, I probably did. Too much wine. I've had one sip, Sandra. That's it. My hand-eye coordination is off. That's not good. Fran. Oh, good, Kathleen. You're in for some blocks. Perfect. Cindy Matthews. Hello, Bobby. Thanks for joining us. She says, so excited to make this eve. Cheers. Yay. Thanks for joining us. Sandy Reese is on from New Hampshire. Hi, babes. Bonnie's on from Illinois. Teresa's on. Let's see. Ray. Oh, yes. Ray will be joining us at Quilt Camp. We're going to have to kind of rotate her and my mom-in-law back and forth from the shop so everybody can have fun. But yes, you will definitely be seeing Ray, and Mary's on. All right, girls, I think we're all here. All right, let me show you what we're working on tonight. So, let me finish getting my big electronic monster plugged in here. So yes, this is not a featherweight. I have my Bernina out today. Honestly, I cleaned up the classroom and I didn't have a featherweight out, and I thought we're gonna use the Bernina. So I have been doing a quilt as you go project, and it is time to hook the whole thing together. Oh, good. Kim is also in for some blocks. Yes, email me for the address. That would be great. Okay, so for those of you watching for the first time, let me just give you a quick rundown. So my name is Darlene. I am the founder of Featherweight Doctor. We are located in North Idaho, in the panhandle of North Idaho. It's called Sand Point. Sand Point is on a freshwater lake called Lake Pend Oreille. And Lake Pend Oreille is one of the deepest freshwater lakes in the country. And in fact, it's so deep. Hi, Angel in Houston. It's so deep that they test submarines here. So that's a little unknown fact about Pend Oreille. So we are on the shores of Pend Oreille on the north end in Sand Point. We're also technically at the base of Schweitzer Mountain. Schweitzer is a kind of famous ski resort. And I do 3 live shows from here a week. One on Monday, I call it Ask the Doctor. We do a question and answer. People send questions in for me to talk about on camera about the featherweights and quilting. Wednesday is been as of late, Wednesday's content kind of rotates, but as of late, it's been a work in progress Wednesday, so people send in pictures so we can celebrate each other's accomplishments as a tribe. And we also have been doing a demo for a Ukraine block. And then Friday, I'll explain what Ukraine blocks are in a moment. Oh, press refresh. I know I have a good signal tonight, so it might be you, Miss Kathleen. Anyway, so our Ukraine project is where we are all making 8.5-inch blocks. We are doing them predominantly in blue, yellow, and white. And they are for, Dad just said, is that the lady we just saw the other day? Hi, George. You're going to get him hooked like you got Mary hooked, Franny. So we're donating 128 blocks as a tribe, as an online community. We are sending them to 2 different locations, one in Mississippi and one in Oregon. There'll be 2 quilts constructed, 2 queen-size quilts constructed. So we need 64 blocks in Mississippi, and we need 64 blocks in Aurora, Oregon. What it's for is a family. So there was a client, a really good friend of mine. Her name's Pam. Pam is a gift. She had a coworker, that is of Ukraine descent, and had just last week 2 family members had escaped the country with nothing more than the clothes on their back and what they could carry. They had to leave the dad They had to leave the dad there because he was 60 and 60 was the cutoff age. He had to stay and fight. They arrived in LA, and we want to give him a hug. So we're gonna make him a quilt. We're gonna make him a quilt hug. One for her. Her name is Anna, and then her son is 11, and his first initial is V. They wanted to keep his name private, obviously. That's totally fine. So we are making 2 queen size quilts for them. I have had people from all over the world step up and say they want to help make blocks. We're trying to get them in postmarked no later than April 18th, which is tax day. We'd like to, since they're here now in LA, we'd like to get them something sooner rather than later. So go through your stashes, look for some yellow, blue, and white fabrics and make some 8.5-inch blocks. They don't have to be fancy. Literally, you could make 2.5-inch strips and sew your 2.5-inch strips together, and then subcut them in 8.5-inch chunks, and that is an 8.5-inch block. This does not need to be fancy, but we do need it to kind of match with the blue and the yellow and the white. So we're actively soliciting blocks. I've had our faithful viewer, Mary and Franny in Abilene, Kansas, have donated the quilt backs. I am donating my time to do the long arming and the batting for the quilts, and I'm going to have the local shop here in Sandpoint hopefully donate some more fabric for the borders on the quilts. But I'm excited. This is really taking life in a whole new form of its own. I really wouldn't have it any other way. So tonight for the show, okay, this is one of those UFOs that I started like in 2018 when the company started actually. And they are blocks that were part of something called a summer road trip. I believe it was called Summer Road Trip in 2018. I had a friend, Debbie Jeske, who was an invited designer. I started the project not realizing that it was predominantly paper piecing, and I am not a fan, yes, of paper piecing. Kathleen, yes, we'd like the quilts blocks, the 8.5-inch blocks, made and mailed by April 18th. Our blocks, we cut AccuQuilt and sewn cord, still came out short. Try steaming with pressing and seeing if you can get them to stretch a little bit. Franny, I think you're probably taking too deep of a seam allowance. The more seams, the more that it probably should be a scant 1/4-inch seam. Sending to Mel, should reach her by Monday. Great. Yay. Thanks, Julie Campbell. Okay, so here are the blocks. Anyway, these are all mostly paper pieced. Again, I made them back in 2018. I quilted them on my Featherweight. I have them mostly, they're all quilted. They're all done. Here's another one. And now I just need to get them hooked together. Okay, so there's one. Oh, good. Trees also sent. Oh, yours came out short too. Try stretching them and seeing if you can get them out to the 8.5 inches with the iron. Here's another one. Another one. I have 9 of these. The quilt project was much bigger. I'm also doing something with the setting triangles. My scant foot broke, so I used the 1/4-inch foot. That might be why they're coming out a little short. Could you frame them up? Make them the right size. And then this is the last one. Okay. So those are the blocks. I'm going to just start using the quilt as you go method. Right. Mel said it too. She said a little short is okay. I'll make them work. Thanks, guys. Thanks. All right. I'm just going to start using my method here. Oh, shoot. I need pins, and Ray just walked out. Hold on. I got to grab pins. Quilt as you go works really well when you use many pins. And someone who is not a pinner like myself, it's a little hard to remember that sometimes. Oh, I need to turn my other camera on. Do, 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 do. Okay. All right. I'm going to press the heck out of them. Good. Good, good. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. Thanks. Thanks, Polly. Uh-oh, I'm going to sneeze. Goodness, it's been really sneezy here. Is that an adjective? I'm calling it an adjective. Everything is in bloom. Everything is in bloom. Thank you, Therese. All right, so tell me about your weeks. What's been going on with you this week? Thanks, guys. Let's see, what else has been going on around here? So class today. Let's see. Class today. I don't have a class tomorrow. I may not, actually, I do have to be in here because I do have to take a featherweight in. Mel says, this is good. Oh, Judy P. Judy, is it your birthday today? Today is your birthday? Or is it this weekend? Mel says, ladies, perfection is what I'm receiving. Perfection isn't necessary, but beautiful. Oh, that's so sweet. Gwen says, what size are you connecting strips? Oh, okay. So on the back, the backing piece is 1 1/8 inches. And the front piece is 1 3/4. And then I folded it in half. Hold on, I'll show you. 1 3/4 for the top sashing, and I folded it in half the lengthwise. Oh, last Monday. Well, happy birthday. Thanks for telling us. Beth says, doing my first quilt with a featherweight. So fun. Oh, welcome to the Cool Kids Club. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club. It's kind of addicting, Beth. I'm just saying. Let's see. I do connect on both sides. The first strips go onto one block, and then you roll the backing. Well, I'll show you. You roll the backing piece over to get the next one, and then you connect the backing strips first, and then flip over the half fold and top stitch it down. Let's see. Julie says, finish quilt as you go, donation quilt. And oh no, and then my crazy neighbor had a bipolar paranoid attack. What's that mean? Yikes. Oh, who is that? Let's see. Lisa said, made breakfast, clean kitchen, ran dishwasher, 2 loads of laundry, 2 hours of yard work, all before 9:45 this morning. Girl. Then dogs, chic rumors, treated myself to a mani-pedi. Well, hell yes. Hell yes. Oh, yes. Julie said she had a terrible week, so she's got her glass close at hand. Let's see. Nancy says, okay. Judy P, right? Warrior woman. I agree. It's, uh-oh. What happened? Well, that's weird. I actually didn't make any stitches. Okay, well, it might just be a sip and sip if my machine's going to totally malfunction. At least it's not my technology. Sandy Reese says, went to 2 quilt shows, one great knot, the other not so great. Aww. Julie, I'm sorry you had a rough week, girl. I'm going to throw my pins back in here because something isn't quite right. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. I don't know why I didn't actually make any stitches. Nope. What's going on? Okay. Oh, is it blurry? Really? Lisa Meadows, you could have that energy with Therese wants some of your energy. Oh no. And then you're worried about your retirement house in Arkansas needing a new roof. Well, that's not any good. Why is this not stitching? What's going on? It's because I don't have my featherweight. That's why this is not. Did you put in a napping? Let's see what happened here. Yes, I know, right? Yes, there is a bobbin in my machine, and I can see the bobbin thread, but it doesn't appear to be making any stitches. Let's see here. Okay. I don't know what's happening. I got a weird error message. I just dusted the whole thing out, Mel. Okay, that's it. We're not sewing. Well, you guys mind if I grab a featherweight? I bet it'll work fine. Hold on. Quick switch her out. Oops, I dropped all my pins. Okay. Okay. Let's see. A white thread. White thread. No error message on my featherweight. That is absolutely the truth, Therese. Absolutely the truth. Okay. I haven't had very much to drink, I promise. I promise. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Quick machine switch out. Yeah, maybe I need to drink more. This is a great advertisement for the. So it's about marketing, Peggy. That's what it's about, marketing. Ray, can you give me a thread stand, like one out of the back inventory? I don't know what's wrong with the Bernina. It's not forming stitches. And my service is like in another state, so that's bad. Let's see here. You crazy. Am I a crazy girl, Missy? Am I? The joy in owning a featherweight shop, right? Okay. What'd you just do? Oh. Okay. Let's try this again, ladies. Can you get me the walking foot off the wall, too?
Yeah.
That's okay. I have to construct.
Oh, I can actually. It's attached to the thing.
Yeah, you can pull it out. I have it out already. Okay.
Is this the last thing you need?
I hope so.
Tell me now.
Yeah, I think so. All right. Thread stand to the rescue. All right, friends. The bridge ghost. Do you think that's what it is, Missy? It's possible. It is very possible. Okay. Do we have light? We have light. I technically do not have the right bobbin. That's right. We all can understand you, Franny. Yes, Cindy, I think I'm going to keep going. I think I have to. I'm not going to let it get the best of me. I saw a sign downstairs in the home decor shop, and it says, life is tough, Darlene, but so are you. There you go. I like that. I like that. Jen says, Berninas are the best. With that said, all the new computerized, yes, systems are way too complicated. I 100% agree with you, Jen. Hence the fact that this 73-year-old machine, mind you, with a new paint job, is going to work, and my Bernina wouldn't. So there you go. All right, my bobbin. Oh, I should pay attention so I don't overfill my bobbin. All right. That looks pretty darn good. All right, we're going to just pop this baby in. Try this all over again. And I don't have my glasses on. Yellow thread. Sometimes you have to turn it off and on again. It didn't work with the Bernina, Lisa. Just was stitching, but not actually stitching. So my t-shirt quilt ladies were so much fun today. They were There was a mom and a daughter, and then some ladies that know each other from, they're part of a hiking club that meets here on Mondays in Sandpoint. I was like, can I join your hiking club? That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. Being proactive with your puppy. Let's see here. Put the walking foot on. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's re-engage the head, Darlene. Good Lord. Okay. Girls, we're sewing. We're sewing. There she goes. She's sewing. No missed stitches here. I guess this is just what I should have done in the first place. Okay. Oh, she's a cracker, seriously. Featherweight to the rescue. Of course Jane quilts are a featherweight. What else would we use to save the day? I think I may have slightly overfilled my bobbin. Okay. All right, so here's the first seam. So I have this is my 1 1/8 inch strip on the back. And then here is my 1 3/4 but folded in half for the front. Okay, so now I'm going to take my next quilt block, which is this one, and I'm going to line them up backs together. And I'm going to pin again. We're going to connect the backs first. Lots of pins. Mary. Hey, I am sewing tonight, lady. Mary's giving me a hard time. Will you be cutting sashing and corners? Yes. I will be sending you fabric for the sashing and the cornerstones. Odie for the quilts. You and Mel will get that for me. I didn't want you guys to have to put your donation of time to construct the quilt was more than generous, and so I didn't want you to have to spend money on the sashing and the corner posts. So I'm going to get them either donated or I'm going to buy them myself. Having a lot of problems tonight. Take 3 more sips. Okay. Polly says, that's the joy of the featherweight. They are sturdy and super reliable. You don't have to stress about them or about repairs when you can do them all yourself. Couldn't have said it any better, Polly. Couldn't have said it any better. Not really sure what's going on with the sewing machines in here tonight, but I think what in the world is happening? Oh, will they be cut already? I was just going to send you hunks. Do you want me to cut them? I can cut them for you. really sure what's going on here, but now the Featherweight, why did you need a thread stand? I'm using a coned thread and I didn't want it to twist on its way off. I don't have a white Aurifil around. So, yes, exactly, Franny. I'm using a cone or using a pin instead of a stand. I have the whole stand here. You see. I know, it's like something's catching. I know. Lisa, I know. Okay. So then the last step here is so I've got my backings connected. There's a strip. And now if you take this one and fold it over and top stitch it down, that's the last join. But I'm going to keep going and I'm not going to quite close that up yet. I'm going to keep connecting my rows first. Okay, so there's a backing. Let's do this in order. Okay, so that would be one less. Okay, I will cut up your sashing and corner posts for you. No problem. No problem, Miss Odie. I know, Missy. I can't catch a break tonight. Sip, 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 sip. Go, 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 go. All right, we're gonna try this one more time. Hopefully, this doesn't catch again. Hey, Ray. What do you have going on next week? Oh, she doesn't want to play our reindeer games. I'll just tell you. Ray's taking her first vacation by herself next week without her mom. She's going to see Grandma in Phoenix. My tattoo is healing pretty well. I was supposed to have another appointment this week, but I just got too busy with open sews and clients, so I didn't get my next appointment done. So Candyman is out tonight. He's got friends visiting him from his hometown. I know he's not going to pop in because he's not going to be in. That's true. If they're pre-cut, there's no fudge, but I think it'll be fine. Never mind sipping. Just take a big look. Right, Polly? All right, let's see here. All right, she seems to be doing better, I think what the issue is I'm sewing through many layers of fabric right now, and I think my pressure on my presser foot is set for piecing and not actually quilting, I think is what the problem is. All right, so here is my next block. Do a pink one. I'm an anti-thread person. So we trim off our extra threads. I'm going to finger press this back. I'm going to put my the backs together, and then I'm going to pin again. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys are liking this. We haven't done Quilt As You Go in a long time. This screw right here, yeah, that's what I thought about, Polly. I was agreeing with you that my presser foot tension might be a little light. Okay. All right, so this is the first row. You can see I still have to do my connections. At the back, you can see my 2 joins on the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to top stitch it down. Oh. Maybe I'm going to. Okay. I give up tonight. We're just sipping and talking. And I'm so happy and had a great week. Joe has scuba students starting. Nice. And we leave on a holiday. That's like so much fun. Oh, good. Kathy just mailed hers. She's going to send, Kathy has a block for each quilt. They're hearts. Isn't that fun? So she's going to send one to each of you. No, it shouldn't mess up the walking foot, Polly. I think this thread I'm using is a polyester thread, and I think the thread is my problem because the Featherweight prefers a 50 weight cotton thread, and yeah, let's see here. Mary says, my big boss told me if I had a chance to leave early today to do so. I said, no problem. I left at 12:30 and got a haircut. That sounds really good. Therese says, I'll be busy next week getting a laundry room on my main floor and some other small repairs that are needed. Thank goodness for grandsons with muscles to move furniture. I agree. That's awesome. Very cool. Well, this week, Ray leaves for Phoenix on Wednesday. I'm so happy for her to be able to go down and see some friends and hang out with Grandma. I'm a little concerned that I'm going to be overwhelmed in the store without her. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Oh, good. Bonnie has 4 blocks going to Mel in the morning. That is great. Jane, that's what we're doing. We're kicking back. The quilting gods are conspiring against me tonight, and I'm not playing their games. Oh, Lisa Meadows in Phoenix gets to go to Las Vegas for a girls trip with a friend. Oh, geez. Lisa's going to be burning down Vegas. Well, let's see. What do we have going on this weekend? We need to get an RV pad put into our backyard. Oh, next weekend. Nice. Because we have some guests coming this summer and they need a place to be. So we've been getting the backyard cleaned up. Luna has another vet appointment this next week, so I get to find out how much my 15-week-old weighs. She weighed 21 pounds at the last vet appointment, so we'll see how she's going to do at the next one. And then I think that'll be... Oh, good, Missy, you're sending out 4 blocks too? Awesome, you guys. Thanks so much. Oh, you're going to 3 shows in 2 nights in Vegas, Lisa? Sounds awesome. Very cool. The last time we were in Vegas, we saw not the Cirque. It was a Cirque du Soleil one, but I can't remember what the name of it was. It was really cool. Let's just do that. Since there's no sewing happening tonight. Apparently, the bridge ghosts are working against me. For those of you at Quilt Haven in Minnesota, we do 3 shows a week. I'll be back on Monday at 4 o'clock Pacific answering questions about the Featherweight. You can email questions into me at info at featherweightdoctor.com. Oh, do you think Luna's going to be 30 pounds? She's getting really hard to pick up. I will say that. I was trying to get her in her crate last night. She wasn't having it, and I was having to work pretty hard to wrangle her in there. So wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Let's see. I found out, oh, you guys, guess what? I found out that there's an event coming next month to Sandpoint, Idaho. It's called Lost in the 50s, and it's a car show, and they're expecting 500 to 700 cars in the downtown corridor. Um, and which means parking is going to be a nightmare. But I was thinking, we're a vintage sewing shop. Like that's what we specialize. We're not just lost in the 50s that weekend. We're lost in the 50s every weekend. And so I thought it would be fun. Oh, so let's see. We're taking a pool. Luna. So Polly says Luna's going to be 27 pounds. Let's see where she is. Beth or Elizabeth Hauser says, "What's the name of these blocks? The blocks that I'm sewing tonight, they were called Summer Road Trip 2018. It was a Sandy. It was a conglomerate of like 16 different quilt block artists, and they conspired together to create this beautiful. It's big. So these are just some of the sampler blocks. I didn't get them all done because they were all paper piecing, and I cannot stand paper piecing. But there was also a bunch of setting triangles, which I'm also going to finish as a quilt as you go and then link all together. Oh, Lisa's going for over 30. So Sandy Reese, the quilt show is pretty spectacular apparently. Y'all, I think I'm going to make a poodle skirt and wear a poodle skirt all weekend. How fun would that be? I thought it would be fun. Oh, Missy's in for 28. Okay. Don't you think it'd be fun if we were a poodle skirt and we did some like make and take like mug rugs or something in the shop, and I pull down like some of the vintage, like the mid 50s machines, and then people can make the mug rugs on that. Yes, Angel, we have that in common. Paper piecing is from Satan. He does it to torture us. So paper piecing and Nabisco are all from Satan because they make the best chips that I can't stop eating. Oh, pink and black. That would be really cute poodle skirts. Oh, really, Judy P? Some gals have found featherweights at swap meets and car shows. That would be fun. Oh, yeah. You know I'm getting on camera with the glasses and my hair up in a ponytail with a tie around it. Oh, I am doing it up. It is gonna be, and guess what? Ray isn't even gonna be here. So it's just gonna be me. I might have to call in some reinforcements because I feel like it is gonna be crazy in here. Crazy. Poodle skirt, bobby socks, and white tennis shoes. Love, love, love. Does anybody know how to make a poodle skirt? I tried to find some patterns. Another ring is going to make it. Will you get on camera with me, Mel? I don't know what I'm doing. I could put Luna on the skirt instead of a poodle. That is awesome. That is awesome. Is there like, no one laugh at me for asking this question, but is there like an easy way to make a poodle skirt? Like I just get like a big square of fabric and I kind of cut a waist in it and then trim it up just circular. Is that a thing? I know I don't have any saddle shoes. I do have a pair of white Vans, like canvas Vans that have seen better days, and I thought about just taking a Sharpie and coloring them like saddle shoes. What do you guys think? Oh, there's a YouTube video for that, Odie? Okay. It's funny. Just look up circle skirt on Google. Okay, see? Am I that far off? You guys are all laughing at me. In general, yes, that's right. But you got to ease the skirt section into the waistband. Waistband, I'm just going to have a stretchy, thick black belt. Oh my gosh, you guys are linking. You guys are hilarious. Thank you, Lisa. Yep, circle and buy a poodle, whatever they call to add to it, and then just go with it. See, a ruffle. Polly, I am not doing a ruffle. I also need like a crinoline so that it is like poofy. A Christmas tree skirt will work. You just got a huge circle, but you need a crinoline. Yes, I need a crinoline. That I'll just order off of Amazon. My mother made me one and she put 2 poodles on it. Joan Holland says, I wanted to see which one I wanted. I said, leave both. Then I danced. It looked nasty. You guys are funny. I could rock a Christmas tree skirt. Why are you guys laughing? Better get started now. It's felt, it's stiffer. So do I just go buy like craft felt off of the roll? Yes. Well, I think you're trying to say tulle netting under the skirt. Yes. Oh, those dang things scratched. Okay, felt will work. Because then I don't have to finish the edge, right? Because I can just cut it straight and it's not gonna. Okay. Who needs Google? I have you guys. All right, friends. It's that time. I'm going to pop off. As always. See this smile? I wasn't here before I got off camera, so this smile is your fault. Thank you. All right, friends. I love everybody. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you, Quilt Haven in Minnesota, for joining me tonight from your quilt festival, from your Featherweight festival. Sorry. Toodles. Thanks, Joan. All right, friends. I will talk to you later. Have a great weekend. I'll see you back on Monday at 4 o'clock Pacific right here on Facebook and YouTube. Have a great weekend. Please be safe. Be careful. Oh, yes. I have to add fun for sure for dressing up. For sure.